start recording as well. So, is there something you wish to take in terms of fetishes or talents right away back into the city?
Yeah, I'm not gonna take Nick's banjo. It's only for if you're in the night, like during night.
Might be dark under the ground.
She probably is, but like the nightshade is you get to. It like makes you go. What is it? The talent
If
is
there is something you as a group can agree that you need, you can get it now. Otherwise, you should decide between sessions, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
So, is there something you all want?
I personally don't need any fetish, just the talons of Gaia's breath, but whatever you guys want.
I think the magpie's swag could be very useful, like the only, I mean, we don't need the level 2 variation. It's not like we are using guns.
What does it do? Magpie swag.
Like it's a bag and
Okay.
you can carry stuff even if you shift forms with it, basically.
Yeah, but it can't carry anything complex.
Weaver objects. There's a level 2 that allows it.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that you would be able to get one level 2 version of that. And just write down in the mysterious note I made for you that you have 10 points of fetishes that you can claim. And just write down what you've already claimed so we know how much you have left. If you're taking this.
I mean, I think we can talk it through during the sessions.
Yeah, between sessions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mario just left, so we probably want to discuss this with him too.
And Jackler's in here, maybe he wants something as well, but...
I mean, we should have, in theory, another hour. Because we only recorded 2 parts. You just want to wrap up early?
I mean, do you really want to see my charge?
I actually kind of do. Because then you would know if you need a new character.
I mean, he's already there ready, dude. It's fine.
If you wish, you can head off and...
Suicide?
Well, try and see if you can cut a bitch. Alright, arrows logged off everywhere. Did he say anything or did he just drop
he's
out?
gonna go eat dinner.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Ah. Well, if you are heading off early on your own, you can certainly sneak off and we can do that while the rest are like, where the fuck did he go? Is he getting his new identity?
I mean, that's what I did with the fucking Glasswalker, and then I need to start building other shit, like actually getting false passwords and
I
shit.
think you care a great deal about this. Roll your current rage versus your willpower rating.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh no, I don't think I win.
Oh, I'm not seeing it. My connection must be borking. Let me reload. How bad is it? How bad is it?
It's 7 and 4. Or do you count the regained willpower after 3 days, or do I...
You count your permanent rating and you roll your... Oh crap, it is nearly
rating.
full moon, so yes, it would be at 4.
Really?
So...
I thought you meant like temporary willpower, but if it's permanent willpower...
Permanent willpower and temporary rage. Because I think your temporary rage is higher than your permanent.
Yeah. So temporary rage versus permanent willpower.
Yes, the rage is at 4 because it's nearly full moon. And you really want to go and do this.
Oh, shit. 2 successes on that roll, and the permanent willpower at what? 6?
Yes. I'm tempted to make it a 9 just so you can fail,
Oh.
but
Yeah, I would have
So-
failed if it was a 9. If it was an 8, it would be a draw, and if it was a 7, I could still have succeeded.
yeah, so you're not compelled to go in any way, shape, or form, but you could still go. You're just rational about it. The Sept certainly is offering you a small suitcase of cash, and you know exactly where to go for bombs. You could just
Do it,
walk in
Kraft.
there and solve it without other werewolves being at risk. You would be the hero. All your sins washed away.
Yeah.
You could claim
exactly.
your new mate, come back, and everyone would just accept you.
Totally, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like, you know how much renown that is?
Come back
Yeah,
on your
bro.
suicide. Come back with your suicide vest or upon it.
Lose one wisdom, gain some glory.
I mean, you would
That's
lose
what
a
it would do.
permanent point of wisdom and like 2 points of permanent glory if you manage to pull this off.
I'm not gonna clean the whole fucking chantry of all the Tremors in it.
If you
By
use
myself.
enough bombs,
I don't have enough bombs.
you have cash and you know who to ask for bombs.
Do it,
Yeah.
Kraft.
Diddy bombs.
You could look
With
for
my-
better bombs.
It's gonna require more time.
I mean, these kind of bombs, they're mildly unpredictable, but they don't give a focused, controlled boom. They might give a proper boom, or they might just burn really quickly. But fire's fire. If you need to demolish a building and you don't care how controlled it is, it could be good enough. Easily. It doesn't matter if it's high quality explosive as long as it goes boom and there's enough of it. You would know this, I think.
Do it, Kraft.
Yeah, explosive isn't its own thing, and I have technology, so...
Well, you don't have science, but you know enough about technology that yes, you would have basic grounding in physics, and fire is really good against vampires. Hell, you could
But-
walk in there with 2 cans of gasoline and spread it over the floor, and then just drop a match as you're ducking back into the Umbra. You could just take the satchel and go ahead, while nobody else is looking. It's right there, nobody's guarding it right now.
Wow.
How would I know that?
You can't see anyone.
You just thought I went over it already. God damn it. Yeah, right. There's nobody there because I can't see anybody. Exactly. That's exactly.
I mean, they just gave you the fetish because they knew you needed it, and it's in your yurt. Just think about it. Think how grateful Tina would be. Your brain is
If they haven't
saying
already
no.
cooled her at this
Your-
point.
Your brain is saying no, but the little head is certainly saying yes, as is your rage.
She's probably ghouled at this point if they aren't stupid.
You don't know
Crap.
about ghouling.
Yes,
You're gonna be a
Alright.
father, Kraft. Are you gonna just abandon your child like that?
I'm not gonna be fun.
You don't know that.
Aw.
They would tell me if I was becoming a father.
I mean, you nutted at her 2 times. I'm pretty sure,
Do you know
right?
those scenes? Like, Kraft is just sitting in a yurt and the shadows are getting closer and getting darker. It's him eyes lighting up, and in front of him you can see the bag, and you can see the struggle on his face. I can't, but I must.
But it's stupid. I'm going to kill myself.
Kraft, think about this as it was Darkest Dungeon. You're at 100 stress. Are you going to become valorous, powerful, or are you going to get a bad fucking flaw? Decide.
I mean, I'm probably getting sleeping with the enemy if I don't do it. If they don't try and embrace her, which probably will fail, since most do die.
That's mostly Garou. Kinfolk should have an easier time getting turned, I think.
No, I don't think so.
Well, they
I
don't
thought
have a Gnosis rating to defend themselves with. Most don't.
I believe that they were harder to embrace too. Like most kinfolk die getting embraced.
That might be the case. We'll see.
I remember reading that in the fluff text.
Maybe. It doesn't matter. They're not embracing her yet.
No, just blood binding her. I don't even know the layout of their fucking chantry. I wasn't even there. I don't know where it exactly is either.
I mean, you know where it is. That would have been shared, I think, because it's a bad place, as you figured out. And surely you can find it.
I mean, you kinda have to. Well, not exactly, but yeah. Since you told the Sept that we found it.
Yeah. Actually, you are the one that reporting it, so you would know where it is. Go on, Kraft. Be the hero we know you are.
Craft, you can't. Don't pussy out, man. You're better than this.
Why do you want me dead, guys? Such
We don't
assholes,
want you
man.
dead. We're putting you forward into success, bravery, so you can stand in
You
front
saw my fucking dice today, dude. That's no glory or success. That's fucking death.
And this is your time to shine back. Show the dice, show the world you're capable of standing in front of the greatest horrors ever and still coming out perfectly okay.
What would the Emperor of Mankind say, Kraft?
He isn't that stupid, is he?
Yes, he fucking is.
God damn it!
Yeah.
Well, Aru says he is done for the day, so it's kind of up to you, Kraft, if you want to go for it. Now is your chance.
It's suicide time.
Think of the glory. Think of the recognition. You could just switch to Arun and they wouldn't even dock your ranks. They would just be like, you have found your true calling, brother.
Wow. Really? You want me to go R-Rune now? I mean, yeah, Fuller Docs isn't really working out, it seems. At this point.
Where the fuck did I put the chantry? There it is. Come on, load, you fucker. There we go. Better turn on the fog. There. So, Kraft. What do you do? The bag is right there. So's the money. The pack is out hunting probably right now or something. Doing wolf things.
It's not worth it, dude.
You know where the cars are parked. You could just take one. Nobody would ask any questions. You get another SMS as night falls. It's a picture of Tina sucking on that dude's wrist with a smile on her face.
Wow.
You could just go in, rush B, plant the bomb and be out. What could go wrong?
They have actual things that won't go crashing down because of a single lit manure bomb.
It's not a manure bomb, it's like household chemistry.
It's even worse.
Well, it's smaller. Just think about it. You could go in there, peek out, find a room that isn't being paid a lot of attention to, and just go in and out, and just stack up a fuck ton of explosives there.
How am I gonna bring those explosives through the Umbra?
You have the bag, the fetish that lets you carry stuff in it.
Ah, true.
You have intrusion, you could just step through the wards.
Right, they won't notice at all that I'm stepping through their
I mean,
intrusion.
that's a separate issue, but while they're running around panicked, surely you could do some nasty things.
Wow. What would it even be to roll? Like, it would probably be like something with academics to like figure out the fucking layout of the place and where it would be the best place to put the
That
bombs.
would be wits crafts with a specialty of architecture or masonry that would help with that. What do you have in crafts?
2?
As in specialty wise?
Oh, I don't think I ever put it down.
You kind of have to, because
Yeah, I forgot.
it's one of
yeah,
those that
forgot
always
that.
has a specialty.
Yeah.
Go on, craft.
What would be? When I took craft, I was thinking, when you build stuff with it, craft. What would that be for specialty?
Either something that's... you could just go with like a specialty in construction, like you know how to put up buildings, not necessarily architecture, but just building shit.
Because that was what I wanted to use craft for, like I'm building shit.
I mean, that would certainly help with this.
How so? I was thinking more smaller ship and rather buildings.
Then it would depend on what you're making. It could be metalworking, it could be carpentry, it could be pottery, it really depends.
Yeah.
But
So
you would still
metalworking.
roll craft. It might be like a +1 to the difficulty, or plus or -1 if you have the right specialty, but it wouldn't fuck you. Hell, you could even use intelligence if you took your time to figure out what the best place could be. Surely they can't hurt you in the Umbra, and if they try, you could just cut him apart and rip his silver cord.
I mean, do I know that?
I think that vital piece of news would have been shared.
Uh-huh. Just sitting and plotting my assault on the chantry.
Actually, roll a luck die, 1d10 craft.
Another 10.
See luck's on your side, Craft.
Your glasswalker friend steps by before leaving on his mission, and he tells you he has arranged some help in your situation, and he opens a bag and pulls out 4 neat blocks of something and starts instructing on you how to insert the detonator and properly trigger it.
Fucking C4. God damn.
He tells you not to waste it, because this is very hard to get, and he hopes you will put it to good use.
These motherfuckers.
You have the bomb.
You know what you have to do, Craft?
No. Don't make me rush B, dude. Don't make me rush B.
There is
What
only
the
one
fuck?
thing to do.
There is only one site, and that is B craft.
You even
Must
remember
be.
there being a P90 in the armory of the Sept. You could just go in there and ask for it. Most werewolves don't prefer a gun, but they have a couple of military grade ones even. You could just go in there and ask for one. They would just give it to you. It would be so easy. You already have the bomb. You could easily borrow a car. Nobody would care. You're on the ins now. Everyone knows you have a tough job. Everyone would try to help you if they could.
Trying to incite me to my own death. So evil.
Onward.
If you left right now, you would be there more or less right at dawn. You could hit them with the rising sun. It would be so
Give them-
easy, they would never see it coming.
Yeah, right. Aspects isn't a thing. No, I don't know about aspects. Really, what do I know about the supernatural? I can't stick and build flesh
Auspex.
monsters.
Out of character, Auspex kind of is a lot easier to trigger if they have facts to draw on. Namely, if they have reason, if they know that you are versed in technology, they might expect you to pull something like this and get a low difficulty. If they, however, have a traditional view of werewolves and think that you are all bloodthirsty monsters that live in the wild and don't know which end of the gun to hold, then it might be an 8 or a 9 on the roll. Maybe there aren't that many Tremere in there. Maybe they'll all fail. Even if they did succeed, they would need 3 successes to have a clear idea of what you're gonna try and do. Otherwise, they just know there's some kind of a threat.
With a Chiropteran spy help.
What is that?
It's a. It could either be a wooden bat figurine, a porcelain dough, or a small metal insect, and it basically can go around serving as a scout, spy, or diversion for up to 12 hours. When their task is completed, they turn into dust, like dust of what they're made of. So, wood becomes sawdust. I don't know what
It's a
dough.
spirit thing, so it probably wouldn't be able to pass through the wards. Unless you
if I
brought
take
it
it-
in with you, yes, but
Yeah.
even then it might not be able to get back to you. There's probably a lot of crap on that to prevent that kind of stuff.
Huh. Oh,
You can
useless.
try, but the one way it would be semi-reliable is if you are on the physical plane, in the room more or less, setting it loose and then waiting it for it to scout and then letting it come back to you in, well, that room.
Making sure the coast is clear.
Mm-hmm. But
To
you can
plant the
just
bomb.
scout out from the Umbra. Is this why we spent a destiny point for you to be a fucking coward? Is this how this is gonna go? You will never win at this rate.
We will never win at any rate.
This is your one
Killing off
chance to turn the campaign around, Craft.
Killing the Tremere would just let the Venture start controlling the city even harder, since the Bruja.
If you
Can't go.
slaughtered the Tremere Chantry, that would be at least 1 more morale point, if not 2.
I mean, you can probably at least do major damage.
Man, if I had Aura's gifts to find shit, I could probably find her. Otherwise, I'm just blowing up the place, no matter who the fuck is in it.
You could always just check every room in there from the Umbra.
Mm-hmm. That would take a long fucking while.
necessarily.
So what do I roll to drive there?
You just drive there. You casually walk to the car. Put your P90 on the passenger seat. And start driving.
Then I
So,
put it back into the banjo and go into the Umbra.
yeah, you park nearby and you head into the Umbra. It is happy, happy daylight. Let me check their Auspex levels and how likely they are to see you. Okay, that's Auspex 5.
That's gonna be like difficulty 9 to fucking watch. Since it's a fucking chantry. It's like a fucking science lab.
Auspex 3. And the last trick is Auspex 4. Guys, give me the rolls. Nyaxi 5 and 4, Demi 6 and 3, difficulty 8.
Holy fuck, that's
Actually,
a
you
ton
go
of those.
first. Okay.
6 and 3, Demi.
Fuck.
Thank you, Demi.
Hey, one failed.
Yeah, the other one knows exactly that I'm coming.
That's the most important guy.
It's probably the bugger who knows who has been provoking me repeatedly.
Okay, so you step into the Umbra carrying your satchel full of death. And the building is up ahead. Slowly head towards it, I assume.
Huh. Yeah, sure. Keep an eye out, see if anything odd is about.
And pretty soon you start to feel the faint thrum beneath your feet. Knowing what to look for, yes, there's definitely a can here, but muted. It's like it's working, but also silent at the same time. Go figure. And then, as you get closer, you feel a cool tingle on your skin.
Would this be an urban CERN level of difficulty, or would it be a science lab level of difficulty?
Well,
Or would it be a mix between?
in terms of peeking out, it would be... we're gonna call it a 6 for this. So, yeah, you can... Difficulty 6 to peek.
Alright.
Because it is a cairn and there's lots of magic still practiced here, so...
4 successes.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, you see the wall of the building up ahead. And, well... Say that he has recovered.
Do I need to roll intrusion or not?
You... Well, do you want to keep going?
Walk straight into a fucking wall. I mean, yeah, keep walking, keep going.
Okay. You keep going. I need you to roll me a willpower roll at difficulty 9.
Permanent or current?
Permanent.
And it's a fail.
Okay, you feel something crack against your skin and you can't move forward.
Intrusion time.
Somewhere inside, all the All the wards are screaming, screaming.
And I succeed on intrusion.
Okay, let's see. How
For exactly 1 minute afterwards, all forms of locks and barriers allow her passage. From computerized vault box to barricades of 2.4 as nailed up across doors. Mystical sealed barriers still require a roll to bypass, but every success on the initial Gnosis rolls adds 1 automatic success to such attempts. Barriers disabled by this gift do not automatically reseal themselves.
Okay, I think the way it's written, you get an automatic success for passing through it, and I'll let you stack multiple ones on top of it to temporarily pierce the ward, if you want,
Yeah.
or you can try willpower again.
Yeah, let's do Gnosis. So do I roll permanent or temporary Gnosis to pierce the ward?
Permanent. This uses your rating for the gift.
Uh-huh. Well, I did. So do I, what difficulty 9 again?
Yes. Difficulty 9, but you only need 2 successes now. And that's a botch on coming awake or staying awake. You stupid
nice.
cunt.
All of them. Yay.
That's another botch.
Holy shit.
You need to soak 1 point of bashing due to trying to pierce through the ward.
Alright. Yeah, I'm still in human form. Yep. Soaked it.
Okay. Yeah, this little Tremere is gonna spend all the willpower because no, all her bros are falling asleep.
Holy shit, she got 4 successes.
Yes, and she spends willpower on the next one as well to make sure she stays awake. But it's okay, you're only facing 1.
Jesus fuck.
You got this.
How bad could this be, right?
That's one with high humanity, so it's not a fucking elder at least. God damn. God fucking damn. Anyways, what do I roll now then?
Okay.
I'm
So,
going.
you are... Essentially, you need to keep rolling willpower until you get 2 successes on it. But if you're willing to take the minute, shouldn't reveal that. That's the
Wait.
ambush.
Wait, I was doing Gnosis rolls. That was a Gnosis.
Oh, those are 2 Gnosis rolls. Then you need only 1 success on the willpower to force your way through. With 2 accumulated successes on those.
Why did I roll a 2d10 at difficulty 6?
Because
Oh,
to
yes,
soak
okay.
bashing.
Oh, right. So willpower at what, 9 again?
Yes, you need 1.
I got 2.
Then, yes, even with the +1 that you would normally need, if you weren't using magic and I wasn't generous, you would be good.
So I pass right through it.
Okay. Fucking barriers, motherfucker. Roll perception, primal urge.
You know my glass walker. Why are you making me roll primal urge?
Okay.
Because there's a reason.
Difficulty 6?
Difficulty 6. I think 6 will do fine.
Wow!
You sense nothing.
I still believe.
You move up to a wall. There's a couple of windows. Even in the Umbra. I'm assuming you're periodically peeking through to make sure nothing is happening.
Yeah. I'm just using that, initial roll, like peeking to make sure nothing is happening.
Yeah, everything
That's right.
seems legitimate.
Also, how would that Tremere know that all her friends are falling asleep?
Well, they would try to stay awake during the morning, because I think you're attacking at dawn. Or alternatively, they would essentially be... Yeah, you had it right order, so I'm assuming this is happening at dawn, but either way they would, either be trying to wake or not, and they would know that it's important. In theory.
Some of them would know, some of them would not know. One guy wouldn't know at all.
Well, they would have talked about it. They would have sensed it coming as they were going to sleep.
Oh, okay. Well then, shit.
I mean, one of them did get 3 success. That is enough to not suck. So, Aro, you I'm gonna place on the south here. And I'm assuming you are slowly working your way through. So here you see 2 glorious rooms, currently unoccupied.
Alright. Well, nothing here. Passing right, just continuing up. Can I just walk like here? Or do I need to walk like actually in the room?
You would need to walk through the actual openings. Like, you can smash the window in the Umbra, etc., but you do kind of need to follow the walls, because they are also in the Umbra. This has been here for decades. It's solid in the Umbra.
Alright.
Actually, these should be here.
Then I'm gonna go with that. I saw that. Flying character. Teleporting. Oh no!
So, where
I'm
go?
going like this room.
Okay. You go inside. Looks like a room.
Yay. Is there a door?
There is
In this
certainly a
room.
door. It
Go.
whimpers and snarls at you.
Fuck you, door. I have intrusion.
It's just rip.
This is like a nice place for
It's like tiny, thousands of tiny hands just like scrabbling at the air, trying to hold itself closed as it's forced open.
Yeah, fuck you, door. I'm going passing right through. I can't really spend enough more time than in one place. It's limited in use.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't last forever.
The door is like, the master knows, I'm telling master.
How about you fuck yourself, door?
Thousands of middle fingers reach out towards you.
I'm going that way. Wait. Is this? Can I go here?
You can. Which way do you
what's-
want to go?
How does this door look like?
It looks essentially like a iron door which has been twisted into the shape of a gargoyle face on it. It looks mean and nasty.
Something important is in there. Right?
Sure. Do you wish to go through?
Sure.
Do you wish to
Let's
kill
go.
it?
The door? Do I need to kill the door? It's not gonna open for me?
I'd say this would, but this would be the last one you can just open with intrusion. Because the timer would have
Sure.
run out.
It lasts for 1 minute.
Yeah, and you were faffing around at the wards, and I'm assuming you take the time to peek out, look around, make sure it's safe, then go. Because you do have to
Yeah.
be careful.
Yeah, sure, I'll go through this door.
Okay, so in here, there's just... Peeking out, you immediately see several groups of people, and in the middle, in the umbra at least, in the pond, is just a watery shape, screaming silently, chained with thin threads of something dark red, and it just turns and silently screams at you in agony and madness.
What does it look like?
Oh, it looks like a Cairn Guardian spirit.
Oh, she... Yeah, I can't talk to it. I mean, I can make...
One
of
hand half
expression.
rises before the chains restrain it imploringly.
Can I even fucking get it out of that?
You fucking can't.
Yeah, thinking. Huh.
One of the groups, meanwhile, is just rotating, passing through various doors. They're doing a patrol thing, as far as you can tell.
Uh-huh. Nice scouting information. Anyways, I saw 9 people then.
So far,
Yeah. 9 ghouls for now. I'm assuming. Because I can't fucking sense anything. Well, let's go back out from the door I came and continue exploring this place.
okay, there is a stairway upwards here.
This is what? Another room?
That is some sort of a sitting room. Looks well appointed, comfortable. Looks like people gather here to yap on about vampire atrocities.
Huh. Probably for the ghouls, and all these rooms are for the ghouls.
Well, this
Sure.
one doesn't look like a ghoul room. This is actually pretty damn luxurious.
Oh, that's their actual room then, huh?
Yeah, that is, well, fancy as fuck is the term.
Uh-huh. I see. How much seafood did I get?
You have 4 blocks.
Huh. I need
That,
to make use of
yeah,
them.
that is if you need some building really feel the hurt, I think would be the term your friend
Yeah?
/
Used.
acquaintance used.
Lera.
Alright, let's go this way then, since I'm still on this floor. Let's explore the floor. Since I
Okay.
can't really do anything.
You go upstairs and well, I don't have a map for the upstairs, but you down the hall you see a common room, and there's a couple more normies when you peek out, just chatting, taking a quick smoke break, and you see another patrol stopping by, and the one that's in there getting up and heading on their way.
Uh-huh. So, how much do I need to explore before I can do the wits crafts or intelligence crafts to, like, know where to fucking place the bombs to blow this shit up? What?
Well, exploring the upper end, you have a pretty good idea where the load-bearing walls would have to be, probably. I'd say you would need to reveal another room, maybe, of downstairs to make an educated guess. Upstairs is mostly ghoul quarters.
What was this room then?
Which room? This?
This one. Yeah, it seems like there's a room here. Like
Yeah.
right here.
This is a fancier bedroom, and you can see that the windows can have essentially reinforced shutters can be drawn across them, but it's empty right now. Whoever was
No.
sleeping in here has vacated it for other premises at the moment.
So it doesn't look like it's been used for now.
It looks like it has seen common enough use, it's just no one's here today.
Did I see any doors like over here, like here in this room, where I want to pass through?
There are doors here. And you saw further stairways on this side leading down, upstairs.
Uh-huh. Wait, did you like do it in the darkness? Because I can't see if you do it in the darkness.
No, I revealed the stairways.
Oh, shit, right.
And yeah,
Well,
you can head
Can you
in
just pass?
here. Yeah, you can just pass through freely. Just
Right.
like some sort of a proper stairway place.
Mm-hmm. So let's go this way then.
Yeah, this seems like a fireplace.
Huh.
Very much a fireplace and another fancy sitting room.
Let's continue on then. Can't spend too much time everywhere.
Yep, this looks like a fancy dining spot, and at this point, if you wanted to, you could roll intelligence craft at 7 to potentially see just where the booms go.
Yep. Let's continue for now because I think if I get more info, it's easier to make the bomb.
Okay,
There's gotta be a gas pipe somewhere, right?
okay.
This is the kitchen, right?
This would be some kind of a kitchen area, yes, and oh gods, they'd probably use like a propane tank or something stupid like that. Since this is a very old place, it probably isn't hooked up to the gas pipes.
This
Yeah,
room there.
and as far as these dudes go, you would see two of them guarding the top of a stair leading downwards.
That's where they're hiding then. Should I go down or not? I don't have Oroma's danger sense.
You don't. There might be a trap.
Yep, there might be a trap.
But if you don't put a bomb right on them more or less, how can you guarantee they died?
Yeah, it's the problem.
You could just shift, it might be slightly safer that way.
Yeah, going in down there in Garuf, in Krynos form would
Okay.
be safer. So do I need to roll to shift?
No, it's fine.
I don't have clothes on anyways, so it doesn't matter. I only have my trusty fucking bag or whatever it looks like.
Okay. So, you head downstairs and there's another two of these guys in essentially an intersection, and there's two secure doors leading further in. They're essentially landing some. There might be a few basic supplies in there, but nothing too much, and two reinforced doors leading to secure rooms of some kind. These look more like closer to proper vault doors. Not quite big spinny wheel, but definitely metal, and looking to be moderately thick as well.
So, how do they look in the Umbra? Are they nasty doors like that gargoyle door, or are they something? How do they
These,
look like normal steel doors?
they look like steely spirits with just stern faces and arms crossed across their chest in a bitch please you're not passing kind of way.
No, just want me to pass through, don't you? They will activate intrusion for another time to fuck it up.
Do it.
It's a way you can guarantee to go
Yeah.
through.
Sure, let's do it that way. Fuck it, I have enough fucking gnosis for this shit.
Oh gods. The one Tremere awake is one who doesn't have astral projection. You might not get fucked here.
Yay.
She can't even have that much blood in her. Fucking 11
That's two
G.
automatic successes and a successful intrusion roll.
Yep, the doors open in turn when you go to them. So,
Yeah,
I'm
what's
gonna ask
inside?
you, left or right?
Oh no. Let's roll 1d10. Right is 1.
Right is low.
Yep, 1d2 then.
Come on. This could be so good or so bad.
Yep, I'm going right.
Okay, you go to the door on the right, you pass through it, and you see bookshelves and other rooms heading off from the main library floor.
Huh. Yeah, this looks like they're important shit.
Nuclear
So-
launch detected. There do not seem to currently be any of the fancy guards right here. You could potentially, if you're quick, plant a brick without anyone noticing.
Huh. Yeah, I could do that.
Do you want to do that?
I probably want to roll my intelligence crafts or witchcrafts right now.
Okay, you have explored pretty thoroughly, so we'll make it a difficulty 6.
So do I do intelligence or wits?
Intelligence. You have taken your time, you have studied this place, you have crept through, and the vamps are like, shit. This isn't going according to plan.
Alright, so difficulty 6.
Yes. Do you want to spend willpower?
Yes. 3 successes. Exactly what I need.
Yep. So yeah, you could, with these 4 bricks, you're pretty sure you could bring most, if not all, of this building down. It would probably kill all of the normies in here for sure.
I have not found Tina though yet, have I?
No. She
Son
might
of a
be in
bitch.
the individual mortal rooms upstairs somewhere, or she might be deeper in here, or she might not be on the facility at all.
How did the... What's it called? How did the room that he kept sending pictures of to me look like? Fucking cunt. Can I pass that, the room? Or is it...
It actually looks... These places look similar. It's the similar kind of stone there underground. Similar kinds of walls.
So she's probably down here.
Your intrusion is running out. If you want to check the left way, you have to go now.
So, was there no other rooms downstairs? Only that, the 2 vault doors?
In the landing, there are only the 2 vault doors.
Huh. I mean, let's plant the bombs. If they were smart enough to know that I was coming and vacated their own fucking fancy room for me, then they should have probably hid Tina somewhere else too if they still want their fucking blackmail. And if they didn't, they have no blackmail anymore.
Are you going to the left now? Are you backtracking to plant the bombs?
Plant the bombs. Blow the shit. So what do I wrote to plant the bombs?
Well, you have a general idea of exactly where to plant them. Let's call it a wits technology, I guess. We'll call it a 6. Actually, no, that's entirely wrong. You know where to plant them. This should be a stealth thing. So it's stealth. And you... Well, actually this should be several rolls. Let's play through this. You can certainly plant one in the library, and that's relatively safe. You can find a way to pop back into the Umbra. But upstairs you need to plant at least 2, as far as you know, on the first floor to ensure that these central walls around the perimeter of this get nuked, because a lot of those are load-bearing. Which means that you need to plant them more or less in the central room. Or here, potentially, and here, but either way, there's patrols passing through there. So the tricky part is, this is going to be 2 rolls. It's going to be with stealth, to pick the right moment, and a gnosis roll to see how quickly you pop back in the Umbra after putting them down. And you don't want to botch or fail either of those, I think.
I'm going to spend willpower on both of them. I have enough willpower for that.
Alright. Well...
So, with stealth for the first one.
Okay.
Difficulty 6.
Yes. Difficulty 6.
4 successes.
Okay. Then
Probably
you don't
contested
need
roll.
to worry about the Gnosis roll. I'm gonna let you auto-succeed on that because, well, as long as you don't fail it. Because you picked a ideal moment when you have a good amount of time.
So, temporary or permanent gnosis?
Permanent. But as long as you
Oh.
don't fail, you're good.
Can I spend the willpower on it?
Yes, if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So, what's the difficulty? The pro, anyways. I might fucking quadruple botch and just fuck me over, anyways. So what's the
Difficulty
difficulty?
is still 6 because you are technically in a cairn.
Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. 2 successes. Defender wins.
Oh, this is a different thing. That's an Auspex roll for the one awake.
To get the fuck out?
Oh, she knows that's not happening. So,
Alright.
next one.
So I need to continue doing this.
You need to
Alright.
for the second one. Downstairs, if you want to make sure the left-hand door is blown up, you kind of have to take out the ghouls most likely.
Huh.
Because there are 2 right there.
I can't wait for them to pass. They're just gonna sit there continuously.
Yeah, those 2 were on guard, the same as the two that were on the stairway upstairs. They are guarding it against any approach. Those aren't patrolling.
Oh. Shit. I shouldn't have spent that willpower then. On the Gnosis roll. Whatever.
I'll let you retcon it because we had clearly misunderstanding on what was going on there.
Yeah, I thought I had only 2
But
rolls.
I
that's
will-
rolls.
Want you to essentially re-roll that if you're not spending willpower on it after all.
Alright. I'll do it. It's 2 successes on the Gnosis roll instead.
Okay, good. And the second
And
one?
Yeah, because with stealth feels like more important.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that determines how much a window... of
4
opportunity-
successes again.
Okay, as long as you don't fail the Gnosis, you're good.
And I got 2 again on that. Fucking consistency, man.
Okay.
So I planted those bombs successfully now.
Yep.
Any
And
more serious?
you heading back or are you heading out?
Let's head to like a nearby building and go up to the roof on it, like through the Umbra.
You don't want to just drop the extra bricks somewhere to make things interesting for whatever might be in the other room downstairs?
You really wanted to go in there? You really want to like me die to let me die in there probably or something?
You could set it on a timer before you go in there to make sure it goes boom.
Just suicide with it. Allahu Akbar.
Just think of the glory. Posthumously
Oh.
promoted to rank 5.
For blowing the shit out of a can.
Hey, you are liberating it.
Yeah, I saw that spirit. I'm fucking liberating it. Rip spirit.
Okay, you are
How many
heading
do I
out
have?
then.
How many do I have?
You,
I had
you
4,
had-
right? I
you had
planted
4 and you've planted 3. 1 downstairs, more or less what you think is below the central chamber,
Mhm.
and 1 in these opposing corners each.
Uh-huh.
So that
So
should, in theory,
I
make
never-
a nice boom.
I never checked this place out. I remember. But I don't have the time for that, because I need to be quick now. Can I plant one here just to fuck this guy's room in particular? Since I have them anyways.
Sure, you can.
Just gonna place it there.
Okay. Roll
Okay.
Gnosis for how quickly you... Well, actually, No, let's just screw you. Because an aspect success is an aspect success is an aspect success. Come on, bitch,
Oh, no.
spawn.
There's two of them.
Really? Twins?
No, it's glitches.
Oh.
You just hear a
I know, if I roll 3 successes, I instantly disappear,
I know.
So do I get that?
Did you spend willpower on popping out?
On popping out?
Well, if you want, you can try and step sideways, as she is just, interrupting you.
Don't, actually, I'm not killing myself yet. I mean, it would be romantic killing myself with my... Well, thinking of killing myself with my mate.
You have a reflexive surface. You can either jump through the window and run for it, or you can try and jump through the window and run for it.
Only jump through the window and run for it? I'm in Krynos form yet, too.
Yeah, then you could probably just smash through it, shutters and all. They aren't lowered. Well, they would be lowered, but they wouldn't be secured necessarily with all the metal fastenings.
I mean, it's supposed to be a very dark room, this room. You said
It
that.
is.
It's dark. No sunlight.
Yeah. Like, there's extra strong bolts on this window, it's just that they're not fastened.
Uh-huh. So I can drop the bomb and run.
Yes,
Or
you
no?
could try and smash through it. It would be a strength brawl roll.
Strength, brawl, difficulty.
6, but
can I spend
you
rage?
would need like... Well, this would be an initiative, probably, if you went for that, as would this actually.
Oh, okay.
But
That's really
the lucky part is that she is in the way of the dudes.
I got higher than them anyways.
Okay, so you hear her go and snap around. You see her starting to open her mouth to issue a mental command. Ghouls are raising their guns. What do?
Jump out the window with rage.
Okay. Rage. How do you wish to use rage? For an extra action in case this fucks up?
The flame walker. God damn it, yes. How do I use rage? You can't really dodge the...
It doesn't matter if you succeed on smashing through the window. There's sunlight then.
Yeah, she gets fucked. I mean, as long as it breaks somewhat, there's gonna be sunlight, and she's going to take aggravated from it.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what kind of sunlight, at least it's sunlight. Rage.
Or
Yeah,
you could just go and kill them all. Surely you can succeed.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna one-tap the vampire, and I'm gonna one-tap the fucking ghouls with silver-loaded guns.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
These
fuck me, I'll
aren't
do
piddly
that.
light pistols either.
So, in case I fail to break out the window, I'm gonna have 2 rage points to dodge. Okay. Can I do that?
Not if you step right up to the window, cause, well, actually, you're using rage to bend time and move at celerity speed, so sure, I'll let you dodge bullets. Why not?
Okay, then, awesome. So, strength brawl.
Yes. Difficulty 6. How many successes do you guys think is fair? This isn't necessarily Mimic Wood, but he would have tried to get Mimic Wood. Let's go with 3. Let's Somehow I want this to succeed, as stupid as it is, and as long as we spent on making him.
Let's do it. I'm gonna fail anyway. Can I spend my last willpower on this?
Yes, certainly. Life-threatening situation,
Gonna-
everything's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna be so fucked if I get like if I only get one success now.
This is your chance.
Hey! Holy shit, that's good. I spent that fucking willpower.
Consistency.
Holy shit. So she probably needs to roll self-control now to not fucking run away from the sunlight.
She takes 3 points of ag, and she is rolling Shrek at 9 because she is fucking burning. And okay, so you
That's
jump out the
probably-
window and you're running.
Yeah, I can't probably sidestep at this point. Do I see any reflective surfaces now?
Yes, no, there's some on the floor, but you can only do that next turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna
The-
sidestep as soon as I can anyways.
Yeah, the problem for you is that even though there's a lot of crap in the way and a frenzying vampire, the ghouls are still gonna try and take shots at you.
Jesus fuck, man. Those ghouls.
And these
Jesus
are
Christ.
heavy revolvers with silver.
0 damage.
Those live.
Oh no, that's a hit to hit. Right. I need to try to dodge that. So-
Yes.
Dex, athletics.
Yes. Dex
Dodge.
athletics.
I dodge it.
Okay. Next turn.
Gnosis to get the folk out or continue running.
But who's gonna press the trigger? They know the bombs are there now.
Oh, I need to press the trigger all now?
You don't have to, you could risk it. And if you fuck up the Gnosis roll, you'll pop into Umbra and pop out like 15 minutes later when the bombs are gone or defused.
Oh. Fuck it. I'm a bit of a distance away now, right? A fucking running werewolf with 6
You-
decks.
You move
Running the hell.
away for... Essentially, you're like 20 yards from the outer wall. You can keep running.
That's just... fuck it. Let's blow this shit. If I did all that and they took away my bombs, I'm gonna be so sad. And
So
if
your
those ghouls
action
try and
is
move
to
up,
press the trigger.
running and pressing the trigger.
Okay.
He's just running away and just pressing the trigger. Trying to get some
I'm
sort of
gonna need
cover,
a
you
soak
know.
roll as you are pelted with masonry and lifted off your feet.
Holy shit. Okay, that's +3 from... that's
Plus 3
from...
from Krynos, yes. You want to soak at least 2.
Soak it, damn it.
Do you wish to spend a rage point to try and keep going?
Yes! Yes!
Okay, difficulty 8, permanent rage rating, you need at least 2 to survive. 3 if you want to stay essentially functional instead of passing out and ending up in a FBI cell.
Dead. Dead.
Oh no!
I'm gonna go transport to human now because I'm dead.
Yep. He died like he lived, everyone. A true hero and a true terrorist.
Oh, no.
Let's see Alice's body there.
Can we get some ISIS song here as a recognition?
I'm
You know what?
taking
I'm also
down-
gonna have a note for in case I died. It says...
I'm taking down the city's morale by 2 points to a 3 after this showing.
Fuck the Tremere, it's gonna be on that note. I don't care who sees it.
You don't know who the Tremere are, though, or didn't know.
Okay, fuck the leeches, I guess.
Holy crap, all that posthumous honor and glory.
Those.
It's fucking both.
Yeah, rip.
Okay,
I
so
should
I'm
probably...
just gonna move the Tremere clan to the... Well, actually... Craft, give me a luck die. Difficulty 4. The bitch opened the left-hand door to come out, and they were all in there. But the explosion did make it in there, and they all burned.
Oh, yes! Yes!
I'm moving the Tremere clan to the dead pile.
Oh, shit.
So
Was Tina in
glorious!
there? So where was Tina?
Very honorable. In one of the rooms upstairs that you didn't check.
Son of a bitch.
She was bloodbound at this point, so they weren't really guarding her.
What
Aw.
a bad dad.
Yeah, 2 morale points. The city is down to 3. At 2, people start bailing. At 1, they're just fucking running. At 0, everyone just fucking leaves.
Glory for Al-Hazred. He regained his honor after this. Lost pretty much all of his wisdom, but fucking the glory, man. The fucking glory and honor for the shit. He fucking took out all the worm threats. So it's a Ventrue dominated city now, isn't it?
Ventra and Bruja are the only strong clans left that have their full strength.
Oh no, if Bruja and Venture are the strongest ones, we may get a
But-
civil war, boys!
And the Sabbat is also in there.
Sabata
Man,
like
this is-
strength 11.
Fuck.
Fuck, the Sabbat are so happy having like the best time ever right now.
The moment this dude learns of it, he's gonna be like, see my children, you doubted me, yet father always knows best. Watch and learn. So you miss out on the for Homid Guru surviving to age 75 part.
Uh-huh. So how much glory and honor do I actually get?
Dying while defending a cairn, posthumous. I think this applies, strange as this may be. I would say that you get just flat 1 point at least for a huge worm threat. I would say you would get 15 temporary points of glory for this. So you would get 8 temporary honor and 2 permanent glory for this at least. Minus a few bits of honor for actually blowing up the kinfolk you were supposed to rescue. So you would get like 2 permanent glory.
I'm
But
so
no
sad
honor.
because I don't know the right of death to honor his death. We have to have somebody else do it.
I mean, you guys got the CERN. You're at the cairn. You can do it.
Well,
When you find
the
out.
wards would eventually fade now.
And
Especially
the-
if Faru rendered them.
What about the cairn spirit? Is he free now? Or is it free now?
I would say with what you did to the building, that would have shattered the anchorings, yes.
My spirit is still alive. It's going away now because glasswalkers don't stay anywhere.
You know, the last thing you heard as you pressed that trigger was Coyote howling, "You fool, not yet!"
If I had succeeded in sneaking away, I would have been getting all of the wisdom and losing all of the wisdom. So neutral
Haru.
wisdom on that.
Come back in here for a sec. You need to know what happened.
Can I be the first glasswalker ancestor just getting angered by that spirit I saved? The cairn spirit. The first glasswalker ancestor to ever stay.
I don't think you would care. Holy crap. You might actually win this now. This is looking doable.
I killed all the Tremere man. I literally destroyed them all by myself. You're welcome.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
getting
dead
all
too.
of the posthumous glory.
Yeah.
I motherfucking did it.
He was
I may have
one
killed also all
turn.
the kinfolk though.
He was a bit too close to the explosion. It was 20 dice of damage at 6. I rolled 9 successes on that. He failed his soak and his rage to stay going, so he splattered.
I got 1 success on the rage, so only 8.
But yeah, essentially
lethal.
people know that, the terrorists died bombing a particular place right there.
I'm gonna be remembered by the human world as that terrorist.
Yeah, you're gonna
suicide
fuel
bomber.
bigotry and hatred for it for as long as the USA survives in Gehenna.
Hey, doing what I do best, right?
Breaking
Yeah.
shit and not providing any way to fix it.
Look, there's only Bruja and Ventru left that are strong in this city.
Well, there are the
And you
3
know what that's
Gangrel
called?
elders, but their overall clan strength has sticked down a bit. They're no longer the strongest in local politics. But organization might go up with fewer people to, figure things out. As long as the Bruja can get along with the Ventru.
Funny joke.
Also, Aru, just so you know what? This happened because I did 2 luck rolls and got 10s on both of them.
Nice.
So I got 4 C4 packs, like, and I got all the info.
Well, the info
Yeah.
you scouted yourself. The
Oh,
dude
yeah.
just got you explosives.
Also, yeah, and all the elders except like a 5 humanity Tremere all botched or failed their stay awake rolls.
Yeah, the Tremere were a high power, low numbers clan, so most of them were pretty powerful, but there were few of them.
The one Tremere who actually stayed awake caught me out. That's why I had to blow it up early.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I
I heard from Chris that the last word you heard from Coyote were "You fool, don't do it now."
Yep. I mean, I probably should have run 1 or 2 more turns and then blow it up because I don't think they can disarm that bomb, and that wasn't even an important bomb. But fuck that room. Just fuck that particular room. Fuck them all in that room.
Teen upstairs was just happily bloodbound to her new master and was gonna tell Alcazar how vampires aren't really that bad and he should give them a chance.
Yeah. They sent me you know what they sent me pictures of, Aruman?
A little bit.
First-
And actually gave me a running commentary.
First, they sent me a picture of her getting beaten, and then they sent me a picture of her drinking his blood happily. I had to do it, Aruman. I had to do it.
The Sept will honor you as a fallen hero, though we all know you don't deserve it.
Yeah.
What does that glasswalker think of me now?
He thinks you're a fucking idiot who doesn't follow instructions on explosives.
Maybe.
Did you not hear about the minimum safe distance?
Probably, I had too much rage, man. Too little concentration. Only heard the part of, this is how you blow them up. And then I just, fantasy indulgence.
So selective hearing. Got it.
Yep. I mean, I had 7 rage. That's 2 above my permanent.
So it's entirely possible for you to say, I was seeing red at that point and wasn't paying attention?
Yep.
Just walking in the Umbra, all the spirits chained to watch for intruders for the Tremere, he's just muttering under his breath, kill them all, burn them, their library, their whole fucking building, and that fucking bedroom in particular.
It was one of their own bedrooms, so I had to go there and blow it up. I mean, that was one of the first room I found, a bedroom.
I mean, honestly, if we actually managed, if Tina didn't die in that, honestly, I probably would have introduced her to the nice Malkavian that I met.
Wow.
Dude, I killed all the kinfolk, dude. There's no kinfolk.
Yeah, they were keeping all the captured kinfolk in the Tremere Chantry, actually.
Oh.
I mean, look, they can't threaten us anymore, right? can go nuts
Just
now,
out
guys.
of character, they were kept in the Tremere Chantry as the most secure place against werewolf incursions.
I bet the Trivia are kicking themselves on this now.
Oh,
What can you
nobody
think?
knows
They're
exactly
dead.
how this could have happened because, no one knows and no one's left alive to report any of this. They
All
thought
the
they were
movies
Captured a
safe.
bunch of werewolf kinfolk. Suddenly the Chantry goes dark.
I mean,
No, it really goes dark. The building is gone. There is no building left.
yeah, pretty much. Someone's gonna. This much they're gonna be able to tell. The mirror on the other side seems to be blocked by rubble. Best send an agent over land. Oh. Oh, there's werewolves there now. Fuck.
Congratulations, you pissed off the wrong freaking supernaturals.
So,
Dude, Arman,
No.
you got a free care now. It's cleaned out. The spirit is probably going. If you go and clean up the wards, you go clean up the wards.
he cleaned out the can for you. You could claim it now. You just need to slash the remnants of their magic.
Yeah, just get the crack.
I'm perfectly capable of doing that because of what I picked up.
Yeah, exactly. Get it, and you can clean up the ward, the cairn, and no wards, no nothing, and it's a free cairn, urban cairn. Dude.
Surrounded by vampires who hate you and know your
I
exact
know,
location.
That's our next job.
We're gonna make them rout, Chris. I fucking
Yeah,
took away
a
2
strike
morale
like
there.
this. Yeah,
Question:
that's.
what happens if we murder the Zamisi before doing anything else to the Kami?
They get +1 morale on the Kami side, and they might have a chance to draw their breath, but it won't just reset them. They would still be at a total of -2 from what they started at.
Yeah. In other words, murder the Zemasi, make them see that we hate all vamps equally, and then give them a chance to basically GTFO because they pissed us off in the wrong in as many
Bend the
ways.
knee, kiss the ring, says the new Shadow Lord Elder.
Pretty much. Honestly, as long as they weren't having any of the anyone with a lower path rating than 6, I honestly don't care if there are vamps in the city. Just
Well,
leave it.
there is an Asamite on their special path who now has a contract on all your heads.
Ah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I
That
was
wasn't
expecting
the
something like
four.
that, to be honest. I wasn't sure if it was going to be something like a pair of Brujah going to punch us up to get clan prestige, or an Aussie assassin, or an Asamite even.
They have all of those things. But the Brujah right now are probably like, Prince Authority, oh yeah, that's a 3. Morale, yep, that's a 3. Organization, well, that's mildly high, but the strong clans have been eviscerated, and there's a lot of us younger bloods here. I mean, I've heard about this thing called the Free State.
We made this cause the city to flip to the anarchs before it gets purged.
I
Oh my
mean,
God.
you have reached the point where it starts to really dip and they start ripping themselves apart, I think.
Yeah, so in other words, we now have a breather versus the Camarilla so that we can deal with the Sabbat.
I mean, in these last couple of days, while they've been busy looking for you, the Sabbat have been mapping targets, and if they're off balance, they're probably gonna launch a strike of their own against Cam any second.
Mm-hmm.
If we wait for a week, we'll probably see the Sabbath will probably strike.
If you wait for a week, you might come back to Sabbat City.
Yep.
Yeah, let's not give the Sabbat any sort of chance to dig in. Let's move on this. Let's spend a day trying to shore up our position and maybe start breaking some of the chains on the cairn, and then start looking to go punch up the Sabbat.
Well, the most important part is actually getting the normies away from, because it's gonna be covered with FBI and it's gonna be a while. You need to take control of the property as well. That's the problem. You don't have free access at the moment.
Yeah, I
No.
think the Sept might be able to do something if we tell them about it.
Not easily, because vamps have better mind control, and this is a property they, at least the Tremere, know the ins and outs of. So, and the vamps would be on the watch for anyone fucking with this, so it would be hard to move in there. It would be filled with their agents keeping an eye on things among the police, making sure nothing wrong gets discovered, etc. You know.
Mm.
So
In other words, it's going to be our job to basically wait until the Sabbats start making their moves, and then punch up the Sabbat right after they've kept trying to force the Kami out.
and you can certainly do that.
It's probably not the worst idea either.
But the Sabbat are just like, you know, gleeful cackling. It comes close,
we've
but it
taken out their
doesn't
strongest
quite.
enemy. We've taken out one of their strongest enemies, so now they've gotten a lot of the resources that they were trying to hide from the Tremere free.
It's not even that. He pointed you at the Tremere and you wiped them out without him having to do a single thing. You killed them all for him.
Yeah, now it's time for us to commit retribution.
You saw what that guy did to me. You were the one who fucking did it to me, Chris. I had to. I fucking had to.
know. I know.
At least maybe this will make them think twice before trying to break a werewolf by showing them pictures they're helpless to deal with.
You know, the prince might be regretting approving of this plan.
You think?
They find
Maybe,
his
yeah.
body next to the blast site, broken and bloodied, and they're like, oh, well, it's obvious what happened here. I think we fucked up.
You pissed off the wrong blast walker, bitch.
This is what happens when you push a werewolf to the breaking point. Fucking eco terrorism.
Yeah, you know how? Yeah, he broke. He just didn't break in the way they wanted.
They call us eco-terrorists, huh? I'll show them eco-terrorism.
Later.
You know, the trick with minimum safe distance is if you underestimate the value and are too close, you don't get a second guess craft.
Yeah. Also, you know, it was good that I avoided all those fucking kinfolk because I can't save them anyways. And I can't bring them to the Umbra, and they're not getting out by themselves.
Cleaning.
If you open the doors and let them book it out of there while you're busy hunting around to
He
to
would
see where
have
to put
needed
the
to
door.
pop into the normal world because the Umbra stuff only opens the doors in the Umbra.
Yep.
I mean, you can't just cast fist like Jacklor did and remove the door that way.
Well, that only removed the spirit of the door and you could walk in through the Umbra. The physical door was still there. Which is why they were spinning a new door spirit in its place, because the door was still there.
That's true, but were the doors like electronically locked? And because I think you would have
There
had
were ghouls patrolling everywhere with silver weapons.
Yeah.
He had
I
to
saw
be
it
really,
inside.
really careful on how he did this.
I saw like 15 ghouls at the very least.
Yeah.
And that's the one I saw. That's the one
I suppose that's fair.
Someone got 3 successes on the aspect, so the security was up. They knew when the werewolf attack and sabotage was coming.
That's what they knew.
They weren't expecting the pissed off Glasswalker though.
I mean, they were, it just wasn't enough.
And then, you know, when I actually was there planting the bombs, the fucking Tremere that actually stayed up got 2 successes on her aspects. That's what she finally found me when I was planting the last bomb. Ooh, that's rough. Poor Alazred. He never got his electrifying shock.
Yep, but I think he did himself proud.
Do we get a
They
distinguished
wanted
for
to paint
this?
him as a terrorist, so he became exactly what they feared.
You
know
know,
what they
he
wanted
cleansed
to
the
be?
can and he cleansed a extreme worm threat. That's at least, like, he loses out on any temporary honor due to slaughtering all the kinfolk, but he gets 2 permanent glory for this. He went out like a hero. Stux by Moonlight would have been proud.
Moon.
He went out,
No.
yeah, he went out in a way that would be more fitting of the Get of Fenris than a Glasswalker, I think. Or almost. If he wasn't using Weaver devices, he'd probably think that you were basically.
You know, this will make some of the young cubs looking to join a tribe just go, well, maybe the Wendigo path isn't for me. Because this is the stuff heroes are made of. Explosions and splattered gore.
That is really bad.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes. Screw it, I mean, you do this and you get that too.
Yeah,
Okay?
fuck you. Fight my charisma leadership.
There's literally 2 nights from now, there is gonna be a bard laying a verse of.
You know what my new character is gonna do? He's a galliard. He's gonna start singing songs of Alhazred the Great.
You can, certainly. You have earned that right.
Yes. Fucking first story he hears when he comes to the cairn. Alhazred the Great. He learns the song right there and then.
You know, I think Epic is gonna have some questions and comments after he watches this.
Oh,
Should
yeah.
end it here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's already tearing into Allied's poor